Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Primrose. We're in a different room. So basically what I'm going to be doing today is I'm doing a little garden vlog because I just thought this would be really fun and natural and a little bit more relaxed than like my usual sit down videos, and it's been something that I've wanted to do for a while because throughout this year I've really got into gardening and trying out new things and actually learning it for myself. So what I'm going to do is give you guys a garden tour, and then we're just going to do a little bit of pottering around because there's a couple of things that I have to do out there. So let's just jump straight in. So this is the patio area, and my mum's got lots and lots of flowers. And then we've got this like canopy bit with like loads of flowers on as well. The birds absolutely love that. A little pig, Piggy, Dot. And then if we go this way, we have our log store. And then just some more down there into the gate. And then we have our pond area. You can't really see it, it's quite overgrown with plants and giant lily pads. But we do have fish in here, and we used to get quite a lot of frogs, but I've not seen some for a while. You can see me. Dot! Dot! The pond system actually does work. It goes all the way from up there to run down here. But we just don't have it on for some reason. I think it's because the top pond is stagnant and we need to clear it out, so that's why we don't have that running. And then if we go in this building, this is like an extension of the log store and is just like a store of all random wood and bits and pieces. And then this is where I've been drying my herbs. I don't know if they're like completely dry. These have kind of lost their colour. I don't know if that's like sun damage. If anyone is an expert on drying herbs, please let me know because I've never done it before. And I really don't know what I'm doing. So yeah. The rest of this room is sort of private for my family, so I'm not going to show that. Also, do you like the sign my sister got for my dad for his birthday? It's sort of an inside joke. Now we've got lots of herbs and plants growing. This is what my mum built, bless her. A little planter box for the wall. I love this little area, I love this tree. It's really nice and secluded. There's again some more of my dad's workshop. Yes, that is a milk pail thing. Yes, that is a sink. And yes, that is a toilet. We're very creative people here. He thinks I'm going to play with him. What are you doing, pig? Come on, you. Yeah. Come on then. He's such a little nugget. So this area, I love calling it like the Wildflower Garden because there's just so many different gorgeous flowers here and such a different range of things growing. But I just think it's so nice. Like, I love that kind of natural wildflower look to a garden. None of this is mine, by the way. This is all my mum's hard work, but she does an awesome job at looking after the garden. Hey look, there's a little bee on the sunflower. Oh, is he gone? He's gone. Yeah, got a gorgeous sunflower. And then on this side we've just got more of that same like wildflower aesthetic maybe. But we do have a little path just here, so technically you can walk through. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see this is where I took my picture, where it was like a swipe right of me like jumping across them, which was cute. And over here we've got some rhubarb, got apple and blackberry growing here. This is my very, very favourite apple tree. This is what I made my wand out of. It's so beautiful. I hope you guys can feel the energy that I'm feeling right now as the wind blows through the trees. I always feel like this tree really speaks to me. And then we've got a nice little swing chair and some more tomatoes and strawberries. Some more tomatoes all along here. Then we've just got some old, like, I think that's like an old tilling machine, you know, to like till the ground. I think that looks really cool. I've got a pear tree just here. It never really does very well. We're thinking about taking it down, but we do have some pears this year, so I'll just show you over this side. We've got a greenhouse. So this is my little herb basket. It's not looking up to much because it's starting to die off right now. I think it got sunburnt, bless it. They're not doing so good. And then in here we've just got some seedlings growing. Then at the very back, them two big bits of wood is what me and my dad have saved. So I want one to make a broom, a besom, and my dad wants one as a staff. So that's what we're saving those for, just letting them dry out in here. You hot nugget. He's hot. Good boy. And then this way we've got a raspberry bush, some tomato plants, my gypsophilia, which has been absolutely thriving. I mean, look at this. Dart chewed it off, so I had nothing left, and it's regrown from a tiny little stump. It's done really well. And then in here, this is our polytunnel, and it's going crazy. It's absolutely going crazy. So this coming out the door is pumpkin at the minute, and I'm absolutely obsessed with pumpkin. That's why I've got quite a lot of it. I'll take you in a little bit so you can see, but it's gonna absolutely kill me if I go in. So we've got tomato plants to the right, and then we've got, I'm not too sure what that is, but this is all our later summer veg. Our earlier summer veg, we cleared it out, but as you can see, we've got massive pumpkins growing underneath, and they're just starting to turn orange. And there's one down there that is turning orange, but I'm not going down there for anything. And then we've got loads of tomatoes and corn, so that's going to be really fun to pick this year. And then if we take the path down this way, we've got pumpkin growing in here. This is rhubarb, and again, absolutely thriving. I mean, it's just gone crazy. To the right of me, we've got this gorgeous plum tree, which is actually one of the things I want to do today, is I want to harvest some of the plums, and we have got loads. As you can see, there is so many, but I need to check them for grubs and then harvest them. And if I don't plan on using them, then you can always freeze them. So I think I'd rather do that than just let them all go to waste. We've got our raspberry bush here that Dart absolutely devoured. And also beneath it, we've got some kale, and it's kind of dying off, but there is actually still some salvageable stuff there. You know, when it gets to the point where you've just got so much stuff that you just don't know what to do with. I mean, it's great, but we've had a lot this year. But to be fair, there is 5 of us now. These are marrows, I believe, that are growing quite well. Really doing nicely under there, really nice. And then this is our giant beanstalk, or bean plant. And as you can see, we've got lovely green beans coming along. Lots of those. And then on this side, it's like our marrow, squash and courgette area. I don't know, like it's just taken over. Underneath there we've got some like peas as well. But if we go down this way, we've also got some pretty flowers. We've got some gorgeous sunflowers growing here. This one's reached the end of its sunflowery life, but I want to know how to make sunflower oil. I think that would be fun. Oh yeah, and I've got my leeks here. I did want to weed some of the leeks as well, because I did it once and now they've all come back. Surprise, surprise. But my leeks are growing really well. They're really thick, so that's good. And then if we come this way, we've got another polytunnel, another double one, but yeah, look at all them caterpillars. Ew, there's loads. Jeez. There's so many. But yeah, we don't use these because they did rip and they were down the other end of the garden and it was just too much, so yeah, then they're rendered useless. And then here is my courgettes. I did actually want to do a video on courgettes, so let me know if you're interested in that, because turn you around to talk. So basically I was wondering if you guys wanted a video on courgettes and stuff, because I've been learning a lot about vegetables and what to do with them, and I don't know, I think it'd be a really good video because I just want to share like the tips that I've learned with you, and I've learned quite a lot about different things, but courgette's like the #1 thing that has done so well this year. Plums just fell off down there and scared me to death. So yeah, let me know if you want that. And I'm just going to show you the rest of the garden now, and then we're going to get doing some chores. So yeah, one of the things that I've got to do today is give these guys a good water, and I actually thought they died off when we moved them out the polytunnel, but they keep flowering, so I mean I'm just going to keep watering them because they're doing really well, really well. I'm surprised they've lasted this long. And then we've got another plum tree here. This is our local plums. I don't think many people around here have these trees anymore, so it's quite rare that we have one. We did actually have two, but we had a really bad storm and it basically blew down and ripped out of the ground, so we completely had to get rid of that one, which was a shame. But all of the plums are falling off of this one and it would be such a shame to waste them, so again I'm going to go and try and pick what I can. A lot of them are really high, so I don't know if I can get Blake up a ladder maybe, but yeah, that would be good. And then we've got some apple trees, and then just a nice little space here, one of my dad's motorbikes, and then we've got another building just here which I was going to convert actually for a business, but nobody's getting their ass in gear just yet, so that's not me by the way. So I'm basically just waiting on other people at the moment before I can do that. So we've just got some tomatoes and strawberries there. So that's pretty much my whole garden, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed seeing it. What I'm going to do now is basically water my herb garden and also sort out the courgettes and maybe do some weeding. So let's get started. What you got there, baby? He's got a pear because he's a little pig and he steals them off the tree before we can have them. Good boy. What's that? Nom nom nom. Okay, so now we're all watered, what we're going to go and do is pick some plums, which is going to be really fun. And yeah, I'm just going to go up and get a colander to put them in, and I'm just going to discard the bad ones and pick all of the good ones basically. I think it's just a shame to leave them on there, so like I say, I can always freeze them. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully there's not too many creepy crawlies. So when picking plums, you have to watch out for the ones that have got like this sap on it. So I'll see if I can get one to show you guys. You can see how the sap's pulled on the outside, and that's how you can tell that there's been a grub in there. I think that's like a wasp thing to have the sap there. Wasps absolutely go crazy for plums, so it's always good to pick them as soon as they're ready pretty much, and try and avoid all the grubs. And you want to look around the whole plum itself, and one way they get in is through the top. So this very like top point where they're attached to the stem of the tree, that's where they'll get in. And you can look down there and see if there's any, you'll see like feces or just like a hole where it's like buried in, and that's one of the places where they'll get in because it's like the easiest place for them to go. That's basically what you want to look out for when picking plums, because I'm such an expert. Hey guys, so I'm ending the video here. The wind blew over my tripod and it has smashed my phone screen, which I'm pretty distraught about. I'm like, oh, I can't believe this has happened when I'm trying to do something happy and wholesome. Does anyone else get like that? Does anyone else feel like you try and do something good and then karma's just like... So yeah, I'm pretty upset about that. But I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. I will be doing some more garden vlogs, even though this one hasn't gone to plan. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing a tour of my garden nonetheless, and just me pottering about. I didn't get to do all the things that I wanted to do, but I think I've got a damn good excuse as to why not. So yeah, I hope all your days are going much better than mine. All that being said, I'm gonna go before I roast out here in the sun because I'm very, very pink. So thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye!